Amazing. Hello, everybody. How is everybody doing today? I know that you are ready to go. Gracia, how are you? So nice to see you here today. Okay, my name is Grace. It is a privilege to be here with you at this event as your host. We are going to have a great time. Now, the thing is, I always tell you, hey, grab your pen, grab your notebook, get ready to take some notes. So, and Helica, now what Angelica, what I'm going to do is also ask you all to get your dark glasses on. You know, when you look at something that is bright and beautiful, it's you need to go ahead and put your glasses on in order to be able to see it, because that is what you're going to see today. I'm not going to let the cat out of the bag, okay? But get ready, get excited. Thank you all for being here. We have a great presenter today. Because it is Sunday, that means it's master class training. It gives me such great pleasure to welcome our master presenter to this stage, to this forum for you. He hails from India. He started Dream Billions. The thing I like about it, he's not only dreaming it, he's making it happen. He has a plan, and he's going to share some of that with you as he is a master of that plan. He works with like minded people, he surrounds himself, he has his circle that have the same dream as he is, as all of you do. But the thing that is really amazing about our presenter is that he believes learning is earning, and the way to appreciate what you have learned is to share it with others, teach others. And that is what he is masterful at doing. So please, ladies and gentlemen, put on your seatbelt, get your sunglasses ready, okay? And get ready for Trashit.
Good
Recording
evening,
in progress.
good morning, good evening, good afternoon, depending on which part of the world you are from. This is the classic starting or the opening of any presentation, international presentation, in fact. So here we are with yet another master training that we have exclusively on Boomerang, because that's what's happening, right? We created in a way history with Boomerang. Congratulations to everybody who was the part of history in the making. Congratulations to everybody who has bought a license and will be able to make profits on every single click. Congratulations to everybody who was seeking financial freedom and finally they have something in their hand which can give them money, profit on every single click. Here we are with the Boomerang. Finally, after 6 months of rigorous waiting period, finally we have been able to achieve the impossible. The launch of Boomerang, the MVP of Boomerang has finally launched. So once again, congratulations to everybody. So today in the master's training, before we begin the master training, let me just quickly run through the disclaimers so that we are on the same page pertaining to the legal aspects of the presentation. Very quickly, we will run through this. And after that, we will have something very exciting that we have for today's master training. So welcome once again to Master Workshop on We Are All Satoshi, BDCC, and the hot topic of the day, Boomerang.
General disclaimer. Welcome to the We're All Satoshi official presentation on Affiliate Marketing Model 2.0. All content is for informational purposes only. While we aim for accuracy, errors may occur. The information provided is general and not personalized advice. We are not liable for any losses. We provide information and systems, but we do not endorse purchases of memberships. Your decisions are yours alone, so we advise conducting thorough research. If uncertain, seek guidance from a qualified professional. Any unauthorized broadcasting, live streaming, or social media sharing of We're All Satoshi's presentations is strictly prohibited. Downloading and re-uploading presentations without permission violates copyright law and may lead to legal consequences. Attendees accept these terms by continuing. Let's explore affiliate marketing.
All right. So today's master training is not about practical training. It is about a demonstration. Demonstration on what? What we have achieved, what we have accomplished, and what is in line with the beautiful We Are All Satoshi affiliate model. So today we are going to cover the journey of Boomerang, which is very, very important and very, very essential for everybody to know, because finally the product that we have been aspiring for is launched. And of course, we are going to market it, we are going to sell it, right? Why not? Because it's a product in itself which is very, very rewarding. And it has the potential not just to change, but transform the lives of many, many, many around the world. So let me begin with the start of Boomerang. How did it started? Now, do you remember that our blockchain was launched in October 2023? And because it was a new blockchain, obviously Chavez was looking for projects that could land up on our BTC20 smart chain. And in that, he got a proposal of an idea that can make money through thin air. And as Chavez, he is curious. He started exploring that idea. In fact, he liked that idea and he accepted that idea. An idea of arbitrage trading, the possibility of claiming profits from the exploiting the price differences on different exchanges. But we are, in a blockchain and crypto community. For that reason, the project or the product must be decentralized, right? So that was one of the biggest challenge, that is to seek profits from decentralized exchanges. In a way, we only have to, we will we will develop was a decentralized application. That was one of the biggest challenge, because it is very difficult to tap profits on decentralized exchanges. But Chavez knew somehow he will be able to manage. And he chose 40 trainers from the global community of We Are All Satoshi. And this handpicked trainers saw for the first time making money out of thin air, money being made out of thin air. And through that, the journey of Boomerang began with Chavez, the co-partner of Boomerang, and the 40 trainers. We all, in a way, saw for the first time how this idea has been conceptualized as a product. And we were finally ready with the beta testing. So on the suggestions of these 40 trainers, lots of changes were made in the UI and UX. And finally, the beta testing version of Boomerang was launched. And we saw what was the potential of beta testing product, right? Everybody saw how the profits were made. Somebody claimed 1%, somebody claimed 10%, somebody claimed 100%, somebody claimed 900%. That is what we have seen in beta testing. But the idea was brilliant. Was it possible? Of course, with Chavez and his team, it was possible. And we, in fact, did achieve that. But we are not just limited to 5,000 or 10,000 of a community. We already had a community of 80,000 people. To make a product as scalable for this strength of a community, now that was again a challenge. So for this reason, we had to custom made our database so that whitelistings and everything else would not have been an issue. We also had to upgrade our servers, because we knew once a brilliant product like this, it gets into market, there is going to be so much of people joining into the system. They will be entering to and catch this amazing brilliant product. So we did that. But in spite of that, to capitalize the profit on arbitrage trading from the decentralized exchanges with such a scale of a community, it again seemed to be a major challenge. Apart from this, we had declared some dates But because of this challenge, we could not fulfill these dates. And for that reason, there was a sort of negativity that was entering into the community. In a way, people were disappointed with the extended dates. But Chavez knew what has to be done in the best interest of community. The product needs to be fully scalable. So the initial approach that we took in beta testing, the way we used to seek arbitrage profit, that wasn't possible. If at all we want to scale the product to maybe 100,000 or maybe 200,000 or 500,000, that approach wasn't possible. So what Chavez had to go through? Chavez had to build from a scratch again. First of all, nobody has ever developed or designed a product as such. So we never had any backup or any material, any data to refer to. We are the creators, so it will be like a challenge for us to try and test everything from scratch. However, we were able to achieve a beta testing variant of the product. But again, that approach wasn't feasible if we went to scale the product. So it is like an idea that got into our head and we conceptualize it. We saw, if we add A and B, C will be delivered. But that practically it could not happen after the beta testing. So although the beta testing version or the model of the product was very successful, but that wasn't, it wasn't visible in MVP when we will be launching the product at such a massive scale, where 100,000 people would jump into this platform. So for that reason, again, Chavez had to start from scratch. And for that, the delays happened. And only a developer would know, a tech developer, in fact, would know what challenges he faces when he has to design a product from scratch. Thomas Alva Edison took 1,000 attempts to deliver the electric bulb to us. Can you imagine 999 failure attempts? The same challenges Chavez faced. Apart from this, there were two other challenges. In terms of technology, the challenge was already there. But apart from this, there were other challenges from the community as well. But still, he did not give up. He did not, he could not lose his mission or vision. And finally, we took another strategic approach after many trials and attempts. And finally, the product as a MVP has been delivered on 21st of June, Indian time, 5:30 p.m. And we could see the history in the making. Finally, this version of Boomerang, the MVP of Boomerang, is scalable. Scalable to what extent? Maybe 100,000, 200,000, maybe 500,000. And these are the words of Chavez. We are fully scalable product as of now. And you must remember that this is a platform that we have delivered. It is not a product, in fact. It is a platform. Platform means from the global community as well, from the entire blockchain and crypto community, people will be using this as a platform. And what is the end to a platform? It can persist forever, right? And there are lots many other provisions that will be added to this platform, and we will optimize it. We will make it more and more effective. And one thing you must remember that it is a AI based protocol, artificial intelligence. And what does AI does? What does AI do? Sorry, it has the capability of learning by itself. So you must remember that as and how this platform gets into practical use, it will improve itself. The number of transactions, the number of the margin of profits, everything is gonna improvise over and over again. So what we have as of now with Boomerang. So Boomerang is a arbitrage trading protocol. Practically, it ensures anybody without any knowledge of trading and without any experience on trading, even they can execute trades on Boomerang. The UI user interface has been made so simple that practically nobody has to do anything except for a couple of clicks, and you will be making profit on every single click. One thing interesting about Boomerang is it can never execute a loss-making trade. So whenever you will press that auto transaction button, you will always make a profit. And what adds to the beauty of the platform, we will be enhancing this platform, or we will be leveraging this platform with the auto trading AI bot. That means the few clicks that you have to do now, even that won't be required. Can you imagine? I'll take a real life example. We all are looking for passive incomes, right? Do you ever find kiosks on airports and railway station where you just need to put in a coin and that packet of chips, it pops out from the machine? Now, who owns that machine? Somebody owns it, right? And they make profit passively by just installing that kiosk over there in a public place. So with Boomerang, what I see is this will be like money making machines with auto trading AI bot. They executing by themselves. You need to do nothing, anything. You don't even need to watch the gas fees, and it will be like just a machine that has been, you have just installed it, and it will keep giving you passive income. For how long? I don't know. Maybe 6 months, year, 5 years. I don't know. It's a platform, and there is arbitrage trading possibilities in the market. Now, how can market ever end or stop? It can never. So if market doesn't stop, how will we stop making profits? So it's like a money making machine that you will install on your smartphone, and it will keep generating through its auto trading AI bot money for you. So Boomerang has been delivered, and it has been exceptionally designed. But the problem is, now we will get to the real problem, right? Because although the MVP is launched, we are still having restrictions. Why these restrictions? Let's get to that point. Now, what happened is, I'm again taking a real life example, that we were trying to design a car engine, right? And in fact, in the beta testing, we were able to design, we were able to develop a sports car engine that was brilliant. But that sports car was not feasible for everybody to run on a track. So for that reason, we had to again improvise that engine. And what happened is, we designed a jet engine. By mistake, or maybe by with intention, honest intentions, we designed a jet engine. Now the problem with jet engine is they are installed only in jet fighters, right? Now, do we have scope of jet fighters? We are running short of flying jet fighters. We have an engine, but we are running short of the wavelength. We are running short of space to run this engine. So that's what happened when we practically launched our Boomerang on 21st June evening. Within half an hour, almost 11,000 transactions they went through the blockchain, and thereby creating a hype on Polygon blockchain. And because of so much traffic instantly getting onto a blockchain, even Binance had to take a notice of Polygon, what's happening on Polygon. The entire world noticed our smart contract was on the top in the consumption of gas fees on Polygon. It was on top. Within an hour, we executed almost like more than 21,000 transactions. Now, Chavez and his team were already anticipating this. Now, they had an idea, like maybe the transaction would be around something 50 to 100 transactions, not even 15 to 100. I think Chavez mentioned 15 to 30 transactions per minute. But what it turned out to be, more than 330 transactions every minute. So that created an instant buzz on the Polygon blockchain, and that created congestion on Polygon blockchain. And we all know that how blockchains perform. They are like highway. When there is traffic on the highway, the toll taxes they increase. When there is less traffic, you have to pay less taxes on highways, less toll. So that's happened on Polygon blockchain, and people ended, landed paying extra gas fees, which was around $1 to $2, for a profit of like 25 cents. Even I had to incur gas fees of almost $1.5 on a profit of $0.40. So that was the cost of learning that we paid. But Chavez, on a live call, he mentioned many times, he requested people to slow down. We are crashing a blockchain. Can you imagine such an old blockchain, fully functional, and we took over 25, more than 26% of its resources with our smart contract? That is brilliant. That is what we have created. It's a history, it's a record. And if you were a part of that launch, you should be proud of yourself that you noticed something that was historic. It never happens. When does it happen? A blockchain gets blocked. It never happens. So you all, if you have in fact participated in that launch, we are all a part of history in the making. And we see the potential, we saw the potential of Boomerang. And as a community, what we can achieve through this platform. Now, what I had told you, we have a jet engine. Even today, if Chavez lifts up the restrictions, we are again gonna congest the blockchain, any blockchain, in fact, in like half an hour, maybe just half an hour. So we have such a massive product with us, such a powerful product with us, and we must all feel proud about it. This is the brilliance of Chavez that he has delivered. So make sure you use this as a leverage for sales. This is something exceptional available on We Are All Satoshis. It is available only to our community. So make sure you sell, you take benefit from this. This is an exceptional product we are having. And all credit goes to the brilliant mind of Chavez and his team. They have worked really hard in spite of all the challenges, be it from the technical side or from the community. Can you just imagine the immense pressure he would have had when he failed the dates, maybe not just a couple of times, more than that. But still, he came, he delivered, right? So feel honored, feel, have some gratitude for Chavez for delivering this beautiful opportunity for everyone over here as a community. So again, getting back on track, so we have a jet engine which is running short of space. We have a product that can exponentially, disturb the entire ecosystem, the blockchain and crypto technologies. We have that potential product with us. So for that reason, Chavez has to take some steps. He even got notices from, from the Polygon asking, what are you doing? So the blockchain will adopt itself, but still we need to take precaution from our side as well. And the problem is not that we are damaging the system, but we also will face challenges in terms of gas fees. No matter what button you put on, for the gas fees optimization on the dApp, but still you need to pay the gas fees on blockchain, right? So the entire community ended up paying like maybe 1,700, 17,000, I think so, in terms of gas fees to Polygon. So for this reason, Chavez has put a limited restriction on the dApp. So everybody can right now only transact a single transaction for 24 hours. Now you must understand this. These restrictions are for the best interest of community, of the entire community. And although we have waited so long to use the product, but still we have to face this. The fact doesn't change. But what could change is our mindset. I'll quote something which I used recently in my one of my leadership training. You know, when you start changing the way you look at things, you will discover the things you look at will change. Again, I'll repeat. When you start changing, when you start changing the how you look at things, the things you look at will change. So the fact of the matter is, we have a product which is very, very rewarding, and I'll demonstrate right now in front of you. I will demonstrate the trades in front of you. You will discover we have a very, very unique product. So we have a product which is very, very rewarding, and it can exponentially disturb the entire blockchain ecosystem. So for that reason, Chavez is taking precautions. He is also, enhancing the systems in terms of many things. So unless we optimize the DApp and he sets everything, these are temporary restrictions that everybody will face. You you want to accept it or not, but this is the fact. All right. And what Chavez is doing, we had been on a leadership call with him, and he has assured that his team is working on a warfront level to add another blockchain. And maybe in 10 to 12 days, we will add another blockchain, maybe Arbitrum to start with. So that way, entire stress will not be on a single blockchain, but it will be distributed between blockchains. And what he has assured is within a span of 2 months, we will almost have like fully functional 4 blockchains added to the DApp. And that way, the entire stress of this, the community will be distributed across blockchains. And as and gradually he progresses, the restrictions will also, start to lift. And ultimately, when maybe a 15 days, 30 days, 2 months, ultimately everybody will be able to trade without restrictions. And meanwhile, he is also developing the AI bot. So with that bot also will be functional. So this is what it is. We need to accept it, and we need to, just change the way we look at things, because what we have is really, really rewarding. We might have to wait for a little long for it, but it is very rewarding. It will be worth waiting. So let's trade. How many of you would like to trade with me? We have an account which is ready for trading, and I would love to demonstrate that account to you all. So let us go to the live app and let us learn some arbitrage trading, and let us have a look at how money is made with just a few single click. So are you all excited? Are you all excited to have a look at the app? Finally, how profit is made? Let me just take you through. So ladies and gentlemen, this is Boomerang. This is the DApp of Boomerang that we have launched a few days back. And all you need to do is connect your whitelisted wallet address on the DApp. You connect it like we did in beta testing. And this DApp is available for you now. Now, to start with, the UI is very, very simple. It has like just a few buttons, this to optimize gas fees and auto transactions, this refresh, 3 buttons, and that's it. In the menu, it's a DApp and transaction history, and that's it. So what we will do is, whenever in the day you start trading, all you need to do is just press this optimize gas fees button for a single time. You don't need to use this on every single trade. Right? Once you see the status changes, gas fees optimized, now you're ready for trade. If you want to refresh, you can refresh, and you will be able to see your profit ceiling over here. All right. And now you don't need to explore market opportunities. You don't need to, switch between tabs. All you need to do is just press auto transaction. And on your MetaMask wallet, it will pop up a notification for confirmation of gas fees. And here it is something that you need to take care of. This is very, very important. This is education. This is what master training is for. We have an added feature on the MetaMask wallet where you can see the estimated profit that you are gonna make. You must ensure every time, whenever you use this auto transaction, you must ensure that the estimated profit, you can compare it in dollars. It should always be greater than your gas fees consumption. So you can see the estimated gas fees is $0.02 and the profit that you're going to claim is $0.09. Now it is up to you. You want to take this trade or not? It is up to you. When the DApp was launched on 21st, people just were so excited that did not notice the gas fees over here. And they ended up with high gas fees payments. So what I'll do, I'll reject this. I'll reject this because the profit is not that high. 0.02 in gas fees and 0.09 in profits. Although profit is a profit, there is no doubt about it. But still, let us try something else. Let us refresh this. All right. Again, let's press auto transaction. So now the profit is 0.34 and the gas fees is 0.02. I think I'll take this profit. It's 3 cents, right? Let me confirm it. So 0.034, right? I mean 0.34, sorry. So here you can see the transaction executed and this is success. We will explore the transaction hash code. And like we see on this blockchain, Aave, that was our flash loan provider, we borrowed how much? $28.98 worth, right? And if we scroll down, so this is the profit, 0.34. How many seconds it took? Maybe 30. 30 seconds to claim a profit of almost 0.34. So almost in a minute, maybe $0.6, right? And maybe in an hour, 0.6 into 6, almost $36 something, right? So this is very, very interesting. And you can do this as many times as possible, and it will always deliver a profit. Now, this was just a single transaction. You can notice this in the transaction history as well. Although the profits are not reflecting properly over here, right? But when we explore it on the blockchain, it's correct what it was displayed on the MetaMask notification. So what we'll do next is we will take a screenshot of the assets on my wallet. Let me take a screenshot. So these are the assets I'm having. We will have a screenshot of this. So Matic, Rep Ethereum, and USDT. All right. So again, what we will do is we will go back to DApp. It's refreshing, right? And we will press auto transaction. We got to do nothing else. It's just like sitting here and doing this auto transaction. Let me refresh this. Notification on MetaMask. Estimated profit in USDT 0.46 and gas fees 0.02. Confirm. In the previous transaction also, the gas fees was only 0.01. You can see it over here. Now the DApp is executing the trade and successful. Let's view the transaction. First of all, the gas fees 0.01, the profit 0.46. All right. Now we already have taken a screenshot that the USDT that we were having was 10.0941. Sorry. 10.0941 plus how much profit did we make? 0.46176. 0.46176. So the USDT in my wallet at present should be almost 10.55. Let us check. Tokens. So can you see this? Can you see this? 10.55, 586, 10.55, 586. So the profits delivered directly to your wallets. Now you tell me when to stop. I'll keep on doing this. I'm sorry, I need to refresh. Notification. Estimated changes 0.47, gas fees 0.02. Let's confirm this. Auto transactions working at backend and success. First of all, the gas fees 0.01, the profit 0.47. So what we had 10.555, I'm sorry, 10.55587, something like that, plus 0.471256. 0.471256. So that should be 11.027 in my wallet. Tokens 11.02711. Is it not? Yes. 11.02712. Almost similar. Now please ask me to stop. I'll keep doing this. Again, auto transaction. I'm sorry, I need to refresh. I think so. Okay, it got a pop-up on MetaMask wallet. The profit 0.25, estimated gas fees 0.02. I'll still take this. Auto transaction. And success. Again, close this. Refresh. Auto transaction. Let us refresh once again. Again, the profit in wrap Ethereum 0.27 and the gas fee 0.02. It is wrap Ethereum. Success. How much wrap Ethereum we were having? 0.00034. 0.00034. And how much wrap Ethereum we got? 0.0000762. All right. Plus, so it should be 0.0004162. Let us check. So 0.00041, right? If you want to notice how much it is exactly, so it's 0.0041786. Yeah, something quite similar. All right. So guys, we can keep doing this. There is no limit to what, there is no end to it. And for that reason, when we have great powers, you also have great responsibilities. So we cannot launch this product and break down the entire blockchain and ecosystem. We cannot do that. It is like disturbing a balance, and we know when we disturb a balance, what happens is. So for that reason, we need to use this product wisely and effectively so that we make a profit as well as we manage the ecosystem as well. Right? And Chavez is implementing these measures eventually, and he will be, the team is right now working at backend, first of all, on the whitelisting issues, all the accounts that are not yet whitelisted. So they are doing all the whitelistings as well as they are observing these transactions. There are many people who have not yet executed a single trade. I'll request them to at least try it for once, feel it, experience it. This is something, what we all have achieved after a very, very long time and after a very long wait. Another legal aspect that I would like you all to know is the smart contract right now is audited and it is not an open source. The reason behind audit is this smart contract will be, provided not just to our affiliate marketers, but also to the traditional finance institution. So for that reason, the audit is very, very critical and important. And we already have an audited smart contract. But this smart contract would not be an open source. So all the copycats who popped up as soon as we launched the beta testing, who copied our smart contract, they won't be able to deliver their platform, their product. And Chavez can challenge you on this. Even if they do, Chavez has capacity to challenge them legally as well. We are an audited smart contract, so nobody can copy us. So feel proud in what has been delivered to you. That is in your hands. A beautiful, rewarding system. Although it might not seem to be profitable as of now, making just 0.4 cents, $0.4, like in 24 hours. It's very demotivating. But these are just temporary restrictions that will eventually be waived off, and everybody will get their hands on this boomerang, and everybody will be able to make profit on every single click, like we are doing. And this is the account which I demonstrated is my top leadership account that my top leaders will be sharing for all the demonstration. For that, the profit ceiling of 16,000. So please have patience. You have, although dealt with this like for last 6 months now, but still we are a little running short of getting hands-on experience with this product. So as there is no other product which will be as exclusive as this, feel proud, feel privileged, and just get this in the open market. Let's take this to open market and benefit as many as possible. So the issues with the whitelisting, they are being sorted out. the team from tomorrow onwards, they will be monitoring the smart contract and the blockchain, and they will eventually get onto analytic detail, and they will be lifting off the restrictions gradually, not eventually. Eventually they will, but not instantly, but gradually they will be waiving off the restrictions, and everybody will be able to get their hands on this amazing tool that we are having to make profits. The first blockchain might be the second blockchain might be introduced in like 10 to 12 days, like Chavez has assured, and there are three more blockchains that will be added to this DApp. And in a way, this platform, this DApp, will be scalable to not just 80,000, maybe 100,000, maybe 200,000. We can go, you can scale it as much as possible. So cheers to you all, and once again, congratulations to everybody who is a part of history in the making. And also, there is some backend work that is going on the BTC20 smart chain. Even we are going big with BTCC. So don't forget that, because that is that is our backbone, right? So that's it from the master training, and I'll invite the Grace back, and let's take it forward. Grace, over to you, and thank you so much, everybody, and wish you all the best.
Amazing, amazing. How thorough. Very, very thorough from the beginning all the way to where we are here. Trashit, you have a gift. Thank you so much. That was amazing training. That was amazing.
Thank you, Grace. Thank you, everybody.
So we're going to now take some questions. So just a little housekeeping rule on the questions. Please make sure that you have your video on and your hand raised and ready to unmute yourself and ask your question. And of course, there are many questions, so we're going to limit it to one question per raised hand, okay? All righty, thank you so much. We're going to get started with Ian. Ian, welcome. And please go ahead and unmute and ask your question.
Greetings, Grace and Trashit. Trashit, first of all, you did an exceptional job in kind of laying out the journey so far and what the challenges have been. And I just want to say we all appreciate you very much and your time that you spend to support this community. The question I have is, there's a lot of chatter in the Telegram groups about 2 months before we'll be able to trade, and it's going to be one trade per day for 2 months, which I think is a misinterpretation, and you touched on that. So I liked that you mentioned that it will be a gradual implementation. And could you just talk a little bit more about that? I know you touched on a bit. I don't know if you could provide a little more detail on that. Thank you.
I got it, Ian. First of all, Grace, we will just take a couple of questions, and that's it for the master training. It's already late. And for the question, of course, it is a very, very important question, because that is what creating negativity and FUD in the community. So please listen to this carefully, that the restrictions are temporary. They are not permanent, first of all. And from tomorrow onwards, Chavez and his team will be monitoring the transactions, the community participation, as well as the blockchain side. And they will, in a way, come up with an effective way, the restriction, how can they be reduced, or how can they be waived off, or what leverage can we provide through limiting the restrictions. So everything, that has to be go in a proper manner. We cannot just bombard a blockchain, and we just cannot limit ourselves to from making profit. The product has been designed to deliver profit to the community members. After all, that's what we are all here for, to make money, right? And the product we will be able to make money with this product, but a little while we will have to wait for a little while. So the restrictions are, again, I'm mentioning it, they are temporary. Chavez and his team, they will monitor from tomorrow onwards. the transactions, the blockchain, and everything, and they will come up with a strategy how how can we implement the new blockchains, and how can this limitations can be waived off as soon as possible. And no, it is not the case that we will have to wait for 2 months. It will happen gradually, not instantly, but gradually and eventually. All right, Grace.
All righty. Let's go ahead and grab a question from Jean. Jean, please unmute and ask your question.
Hello, how are you?
Good.
I've got a question. I'm one of the ones that haven't done a trade yet. Now, I'm not sure if maybe the error message that I'm getting is because of a restriction or not sure. The error that I'm getting is saying internal JSON dash RPC error. I don't know if you might know maybe what that error might mean, or maybe I should do it on a computer versus the phone.
You know, I
Thank you,
can,
Jean.
Jean, so we have just launched the DApp, and we did not had many cases of this type of error. In fact, we practically did not, were able to use the DApp. Give me some time, and we will address that error. Maybe in tomorrow prime time. We will just brief it what this error is all about. Let me get back to Chavez and take this forward.
Okay. Matthew, go ahead and unmute. Please, again, if your question has been asked, do lower your hands, please.
Hi, Trashit.
Hello.
Thank you for the wonderful training. One thing I have tried, I've only done 2 trades so far, but every time I do, I've seen you were doing a refresh and it worked, but I've tried to refresh and did the gas, optimize the gas, but it still is giving me the same message of congestion.
So that's because of the restriction. Right now, the restrictions are like you can only be able to execute a single trade in 24 hours.
And okay, you need to have your video on, and we will take Nilesh, please. Go ahead and unmute. And we will not take any questions past Joe McKenzie, will be the last person.
Grace, that's a lot many question, and most of the question will be repeated. So we will just take one more question after Nilesh. Okay. Because practically people have not yet used the DApp, so questions will be, in a way, they will be very basic. Nilesh, can we have it from you, and after that we will conclude the session. Nilesh.
Yeah. Hello.
Go ahead.
Yes, Nilesh.
Yeah. So my question is, the profits are too low, as you seen.
Yeah.
Your trades as well. If we take as the same question I asked a few days ago also, that if we take 40 cents or 50 cents, it will take 3,000 days to complete our 1,500s of limit. Correct?
You can again calculate it if you're getting like 30 cents in maybe 30 seconds or maybe a minute as well. You will still be able to make hefty sum of money throughout the month, even with a nominal limited hours of trading. And with the introduction of AI bot, this entire task will be made very plain and simple. So of course, we are not having, the projection that we had in beta testing. Of course, that kind of profit we obviously won't be able to make, but that was a different strategy, and practically it wasn't in the best interest of community. The strategy is what we are having as of now. It will benefit anybody in the scale of like 500,000 people. Also, we will be able to provide a profit to everybody. So the strategy and approaches both were different in beta testing and in MVP after the MVP. So this is in the best interest of community, in the best interest of all the users of the platform. So although the profits are less or very marginal, but consistent profit, that's what is important. And we will be getting this. You just saw executing, just saw me executing like 4 to 5 trades back to back. So maybe in a couple of minutes, if I'm making $1, so can you imagine like sitting for full-time trading, doing trades for like 8 to 10 hours? How much we can make in a day? If people are making like $50 also in a day, so that's 1,500 in 30 days. It's still a good profit. And the best part is you only need to put in your initial fund for the first time. After that, everything is from the profits. And this system can retain this platform can long last like maybe 6 months, maybe a year, 5 years. We don't know that, but as long as it will, all you need to do is put in your initial funding, take it out from a single cycle, and after that, everything is your profit. How about a consistent income for months and months to come? At least that can take care of many things in your personal finances. Consistent income, that is important, right? I hope you agree with me, right, Praise?
Thank you. Just one more. Oh, yes, definitely. You're just making a profit. Just making a profit. I'm not too sure what business you can be in with one click profit. So let's just hear from Joe McKenzie, and that will be the last one. Joe, please unmute and go ahead and ask your question.
Yes, the only thing I would, fantastic presentation. Where will this be? Recording of this be? I really would appreciate it. This way I can get the word out to people who are waiting and get a very good explanation, because this was very good.
And that will be the last one. Joe, please unmute and go ahead and ask your question.
I'm just sharing the link in the chat box to the live broadcast of this recording.
Thank you very much.
Okay, very good. Thank you so much. All right. Thank you all very much for coming. Trashit, again, what a fantastic training. With the information, you can hear from everybody else how much they appreciated how you walked it right through. So we look forward to more master class trainings as this opportunity unfolds. Again, just like everything else, learning is a gradual process, right? You learn gradually and the machine will also learn gradually. So we continue to exercise patience and with gratitude. Thank you all so much for coming.
Yes, before we drop off, I would just like to give a free tip to everybody.
Free tip?
Yeah.
Wait, no, tell me so then I can make some money.
It's like the copycats won't be able to launch their platform. So their community who already knows and are waiting for a profitable trading platform, it's open for recruiting. They are all waiting for someone to pick them up. Go grab your prospects as fast as possible. That's it. Thank you.
Because compensation, there's compensation for going ahead and doing that, isn't there? Yes. Together we go. All right, fantastic. You got the tip, you got the training, you got the tip, and I'm sure that you've taken some notes and written more questions. So next time you'll be able to ask those questions. Thank you all so much for your time here today. We'll see you.
Thank you, everybody. We'll see you next week. Thank you.
Recording